Good afternoon. This is Rob from StockTraders.net. Today we'll be reviewing CBLI and the trade that occurred in our chat room. I would like to say that previous research was completed in the room yesterday on CBLI, so we all understand the research metrics that were in play for the trade. We always check the news every day before every trade, and there was no new news for CBLI. I'd also like to mention that CBLI was hard to borrow, which means you had to have locates available for shorting the trade, for shorting the shares. Also, the short sale restriction was in place once CBLI traded $4.32, which is 10% below its closing price of $4.80. SSR means you have to short on the offer, and there has to be an uptick for you to fill your shares short. On the screen, you'll see the gray area for CBLI. This represents the pre-market hours, starting at 4 a.m. Eastern and going until 9:30 a.m. Eastern, the open of the market, regular trading hours. What I'd like to discuss is our legend. The colors represent each line. So we have our open today at 402, our previous day high at 488, our previous day close at 480, and various other information, but importantly, $2.03 was yesterday's low. And if I just scroll back and show you yesterday's regular trading hours for the most part, you'll see this is the action that led to this information. Yesterday's high, again, 488. So as we come back to the trade today, I would like to emphasize the significance of the closeness between the previous day high and the previous day low. Obviously, it's only 8 cents. So that is a significant area of resistance for today's trading. We watched the stock pre-market, and we wanted to make sure that we were in a position to either short the stock at resistance or possibly go long the stock if in fact the previous day low was to be seen. So Titus had given an alert when the stock was trading approximately $4.40 that he would be shorting near $4.80 if CBLI traded that price. And as I move my mouse, you'll see what happened in a 30-second. Each bar represents 30 seconds. So we open here at 9:30, okay, just below VWAP. As we can see, came down to a low of approximately $3.70, so nowhere near the previous day's low. Okay, so at this point we are looking for a short, and as I mentioned, it was posted in the room that we would be shorting the $4.80 area. So as we just go through time, okay, it touched this area twice. Titus posted that he actually filled $4.70 short, and immediately posted his stop would be above this area or over $4.90, with his first target being $4.45. We've received many questions how Titus picks his target areas, and I can tell you that it's 50% between $4.10, the general area of the open of the stock, up to the high of the day, which was $4.80. The difference is 70 cents. 50% of 70 cents is 35 cents. The fill was at $4.70. His first cover was $4.45 to represent that 50% retracement. His second half was, as we can see here, it never broke that $4.80. He was out half here at $4.45. One thing I also want to mention, you have to have your orders in. So the bids were in for half the position size, bidding at 445, and his other half was just on top of VWAP here at $4.30. So those filled very quickly, within a minute or two of the actual entry, and both were filled for plus 35 cents and then plus 40 cents on the last half. So that concludes our trade review of CBLI today with stocktraders.net. Thank you.